So yesterday we have discussed about thermometry, scales of temperature, conversion of one scale to another scale, and then different thermometers and their ranges. Next one is చిన్న ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది. జస్ట్ వినండి. I will tell in the next class clearly once again. The next one is resistance thermometer. Let's note చేసుకోండి ఒక్క నిమిషం.
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
Next one, resistance thermometers. Resistance thermometers. So the resistance, variation of resistance with temperature is thermometric property in it. So similarly, like in pressure and volume thermometers, constant volume and constant pressure thermometers. Here resistance varies with temperature. So temperature T equal to RT minus R0 by R100 minus R0 into 100. So in resistance thermometers, resistance of the wire, resistance of platinum wire varies with temperature. So T equal to RT minus R0 by R100 minus R0 into 100 degrees Celsius. And this thermometers range is from minus 272 degrees Celsius to plus 1200 degrees Celsius. Minus 272, 272 to plus 300 degrees Celsius, plus 1200 degrees Celsius. There is a
So
range
you're
of.
not screen sharing.
Yeah, actually the screen is a little problem. So what I am saying is you note. So that is the thing. So the formula RT minus R0 by R100 minus R0 into 100 and range of this thermometry minus 272 to plus 1200 degrees Celsius. So next, I think point in all these thermometers, what is lower fixed point one? Melting point of ice is lower fixed point. Boiling point of water is the upper fixed point. But the melting point is not constant. Melting temperature of ice is not a unique value. Boiling point of water is not unique value. Melting point at 0 degrees Celsius, melting point of ice at atmospheric condition is a particular value. By Celsius, it is mentioned as 0. Per Kelvin, it is mentioned as minus 273.15. By Fahrenheit, it is specified as 32. But that is not a fixed value. On the same Celsius scale, if the pressure is increased, the melting point of ice will be minus 1 degree Celsius. If pressure is reduced, melting point will be more than 0 degrees Celsius. It can be 1 degree Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius. Similarly, boiling point of water or steam point is by Celsius, it is specified as 100, but it is not constant value. Boiling temperature of water varies with pressure. But whenever you can heat water, it boils at 100. But by reducing pressure, we can boil water at 70 degrees Celsius. We can boil water at 30 degrees Celsius. We can boil water at 0 degrees Celsius. Water can be boiled at 0 degrees Celsius because of the depending upon pressure above the surface of liquid. This melting point and boiling point are 0 and 100. Under normal atmospheric pressure conditions, if the pressure is varying they are also varies. So they are not unique values. So melting point varies with pressure, boiling point varies with pressure, and for certain materials, boiling point will be less than melting point. Then what will happen? The substances melts and without liquid state, it even the boiling point is less than melting point. And immediately it vaporizes. Solid is heated, it converts into liquid. So liquid, whenever the temperature at which the liquid converts into vapor, the boiling point is less than melting temperature. Automatically, the liquid instantaneously converts into vapor state. And that means solid is directly converting into vapor without liquid state. That is called sublimation. The process is called sublimation. The temperature at which that happens is called sublimation point. That also varies with pressure. This melting point, boiling point, and sublimation point varies with pressure. And finally, at a particular pressure, a material exists simultaneously in three states. At melting point, what happens? A solid starts melting. And some part is in solid state, some part is in liquid state. Along at boiling temperature, liquid vaporizes. Some part is in liquid state, some part is in gaseous state. At sublimation point, some part is in solid state, some part is in vapor state. But the three temperatures will coincide. So these three states will coexist simultaneously at a particular temperature. That is called a triple point. Already pressure due to variations of pressure, there is a particular value of pressure, triple point. Triple and three states exist at the temperature. That is unique value. Then value water can ante 273.16 Kelvin or 0.01 degrees Celsius. At a pressure value ante 4.58 mm of Hg. A triple point అనేది ఒకే ఒక వాల్యూ ఉంటుంది for any substance. It is unique value. It does not vary with pressure. So that is taken as a standard value in the construction of thermometers. ఎందువల్ల ice point and steam point are not fixed values. With the variation of pressure, they are varying. But whereas triple point is unique value, it does not vary with pressure or any other factors. So that is taken as a standard temperature, standard reference point in the calibration of the scales of temperatures. There, measurement based on triple point and they prefer material and we know that the ice point, bracket melting point of ice, steam point, within bracket boiling point of water. varies with pressure. They are not unique values. They are not unique. Due to by changing pressure. Next line. By changing pressure, melting point, boiling point, and sublimation point, changes, and at a particular pressure, they will coincide. And the matter coexist simultaneously. And the matter coexist simultaneously in solid, liquid, and vapor states. The matter exists simultaneously in solid, liquid, vapor states. The corresponding temperature is called triple point. It is unique value. Triple point of water is 273.16 Kelvin or 0.01 degrees Celsius.
So could you repeat the value?
273.16. 273.16 Kelvin or 0.01 degrees Celsius. At the pressure of 4.58 mm of Hg or 610 Pascal. And at that pressure only, this will exist.
So what's the Hg value?
4.58 mm of Hg or 610 610 Pascal. Next line. In modern thermometry, only one reference point. One reference point is chosen. One reference point within bracket triple point of water is chosen instead of two reference points.
So is chosen instead of? So ఇప్పుడు a physical quantity x varies linearly with the temperature. Let x, comma, xtr, x కి tr సఫిక్స్ అన్నమాట. Let 0 పెట్టడం ముందు. Let 0, comma, x and xtr be the values of the physical quantity.
Sir, can you repeat the values?
Let 0, comma, x and xtr be the values of the quantity. At 0 Kelvin, respectively. X is proportional to capital T. ఎందుకంటే at 0 Kelvin, any property of any material is 0. So that అక్కడి నుంచి linearly increase అంటే when it is doubled, that is also doubled. When temperature is tripled, x value is also tripled because it is 0 at t equal 0. X is proportional to t, or x by xtr equal to ఇలా ఉంటుంది. X by XTR equal to capital T by TR. For T equal to X by XTR into TTR. That is equal to X by XTR into 273.15. Next one. In constant volume gas thermometer, in constant volume gas thermometer, P is proportional to capital T.
So P is proportional to
capital T. So using that formula, what you will get? Unknown temperature capital T equal to unknown temperature capital T and Kelvin lo. Same as the same అదే విధంగా రాస్తే P by PTR అంటే P is pressure at temperature, PTR అంటే X is replaced with P. P by PTR into a TR it తీసుకొస్తాం. Then you will get P by PTR into 273.15 Kelvin. దీని రిలేటెడ్ ప్రాబ్లం రాయండమ్మా. సొల్యూషన్ నీకు నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో చెప్తాను. ఈ స్క్రీన్ కొంచెం ఏదో అంటే వెన్ ఐ పుటింగ్ పెన్ ఎట్ వన్ ప్లేస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ షోయింగ్ ఎట్ అదర్ ప్లేస్. స్మాల్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఏదో చేసి విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇట్ ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. సో రాయండి. Two absolute scales A and B. Two absolute scales A and B. You have triple points of water. Defined to be (200A) and 300B. And that is a new scale. A scientist A constructed a scale with unit A. So that unit is 200 degrees Celsius laga. It is 200A. That is triple point. In that scale, triple point of water is 200A. In another scale, it is named as 300B. In Kelvin scale, it is 273.15 K, 273.16. In the same way, like 273.16 by Kelvin, triple point of water is assigned as 200A by a scientist A in this scale, and another one that is mentioned as 300B in another scale. A temperature is measured on the scales. A temperature is measured on these scales as capital T and capital TB. What is the relation between them?
So TA by TB is for 2 by 3.
Yes. తర్వాత ఇంకో నోట్ పాయింట్ రాయండి. They are not in our syllabus. We have just thermocouple thermometers. This is not in material also. Thermocouple thermometers. Their range is minus 250 degrees Celsius to plus 1200 degrees Celsius. They are very accurate among all these thermometers. And another one, they are used to measure the rapidly varying temperatures. Right now, we don't know what is thermocouple. Thermocouple, we'll discuss it in second year actually. Just only for information we are writing it. Next, other one, radiation pyrometers. Radiation pyrometers. They are used to measure temperatures of heavenly bodies. Within bracket, greater than 3000 degrees Celsius. They are used to measure temperatures of heavenly bodies and hot furnaces. Heavenly bodies and hot furnaces. Within bracket, greater than 3000 degrees Celsius. These are informative points, you have to remember them. And one more important point is that if you want to measure the temperature of any thermometer, the thermometer must be kept in contact with your body. If you take a thermometer, we have to kept in contact. But these thermometers need not be kept. We want to measure temperature of sun from the earth. And the radiation coming from the sun is received by this thermometer, and by measuring the intensity of the sun radiation, we can assess the temperature of the sun. And go point right. It works on the. It works. Based on Stefan's law. That is in our syllabus. The next week that will come within 2 weeks. In this chapter only. మన థియరీ క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాడు. టు మెజర్ ద టెంపరేచర్ అబౌవ్ 3000 degrees Celsius, the preferable thermometer అంటాడు. రేడియేషన్ పైరోమీటర్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ వేపర్ ప్రెషర్ థర్మోమీటర్. Range is minus 268 degrees Celsius to minus 272. The just range is 4 degrees only. Minus 268 to minus 272 degrees Celsius. So I will discuss that problem in next class. I will continue it for the expansion, thermal expansion. So what is thermal expansion? Any material, either solid or liquid or gas, when it is heated, the distance between molecules and atoms will increase. Interatomic separation will change. So the variation occurs in the length, as length in any direction. As length changes, surface area also will change. Correspondingly, volume will also change. So whenever any solid is heated, it will expand in length, in area, and also in volume. Due to increase of the interatomic separation. You take solid. In solid, all the atoms are very closely packed with each other in the form of regular lattice structure. They are not free. Otherwise, if you take gas, the molecules are freely moving in it. If you take liquid, then also the molecules are moving within the liquid. They are not strictly bounded to fixed places. But in solids, they are aligned in a particular position.